We'll give Marquette credit. They were terrific. You know, Marcus Howard, that's as good as a performance I've seen from a freshman. I thought us turning the ball over in the first, 8 to 10 minutes set the tone negatively for our team. We ended up only having 14 turnovers, but when you start a game on the road, especially in this environment with 10 turnovers, and put yourself behind 21-2, you don't give yourself much of a chance. It's not the same game. It becomes a game of catch up, and one that we were never able to really get back in. So, with that, I'll take questions.
Chris, what was your message to the team afterward?
We still have a lot of basketball to play. We ran into a buzzsaw tonight. We certainly are shorthanded, but when you go on the road, and my message to them was this: if you turn the ball over 10 times in the first 5, 6, 7 minutes of the game, you don't give yourself a chance to win. And we have to be much better. Teams pressure us, guys playing out of position. We at least have to get a shot up. And our offense severely affected our defense. Early on, a lot of that stuff was in transition. A couple of the circus shots they hit early on, I thought were really, really contested. But, teams are going to come out with a lot of momentum in their own building, especially on a day like today for Marquette. But we have to control what we control, and that is, being able to be solid with our decision-making and our ball handling. And that's really plagued this group that I'm dealing with right now. So, again, we have a lot of opportunities left on the table. We play in a men's league. And so we're going to have to be able to turn the page quickly and get ready for a team on Wednesday.
Personnel-wise, you came out with 2 bigs. Did you like?
Our bigs played great. Our guards were irrelevant tonight. They just were. When you have a freshman get 34, and then our freshman gets 0 and doesn't take care of the ball to start the game, there's not much else to say. And I think Quentin's a much better player than he played tonight. But we need him to step up, and we need everybody on the perimeter to step up. We put too much pressure on our bigs by not being able to hit any perimeter shots and not being able to take care of the ball early in the game.
Trayvon was moving around in pregame, got some shots up. Is there any update on his status, his availability?
Day to day. Day to day. And that's not being coy. I honestly don't know.
What kind of things can you try and do to stop a player who's playing the way Marcus Howard was tonight?
For us, we're a little hamstrung with our numbers, and so, you'd like to have somebody, chase them around and be able to put pressure on their ball screen offense. But, when we're dealing with 5, 6, 7 players, max, we felt like we had to go to the zone. We had 2 big guys out there, and it's going to be a little bit easier for him to get lost. But zone man, he was flamethrower, and he deserves all the accolades and whatever Marquette record he broke. He was, as I said, as good of a freshman as I've ever coached against in this game. Well, they're difficult because they have 4 players on the floor at all times that don't just shoot it well, shoot it at a really high level. I think some of their guys didn't have very good games from the perimeter, at least in what they're accustomed to. Shooting, at least their percentage. So it stretches us. And we have 2 big guys that we elected to start. You're sort of picking your poison. Now we have a 5 on the floor trying to contend with the guard in hopes that when we get the ball on offense and we take care of it, that we could sort of bang the ball inside and make it more of a physical game. When you get down 21-2, it's like in football. You get down 21-0, your game plan was to run the ball. Doesn't look so good in the middle of the third quarter when you're down 21-0, 28-0. So that's what it felt like, even though I've never coached football.